So this is the second part of the video for Learning Outcome 1, and this part of the video is about training and development. So training and development is an essential part of our work, whether it's development of the business management teams we lead or development of ourselves as individuals. Schools approach training needs in different ways. Sometimes there's a cohesive whole school approach through performance management or appraisal systems, and that may include mechanisms to respond to additional training needs that occur throughout the year, perhaps in response to government initiatives that require the acquisition of new skills or knowledge. Careful planning not only allows schools to prioritise training needs, it also allows for prudent financial planning when budgets are restricted. The impact of training can also be assessed in a meaningful way so that schools ensure that the aims of the training are achieved. In other schools, there may be a more ad hoc approach where there is no formal planning either for training needs or for the budget that supports it. You will look at some training that you've undertaken in recent years and think about how the need for that training was identified. How did you or your manager know that the training was needed? How did you undertake the training to address the skills or knowledge gap? How did you or your manager then evaluate the outcome of the training? How did you assess what you'd learned or could do better as a result of that training? You'll then look at the systems for professional development in your school. How are training needs assessed and addressed? Does this include all staff, or is it focused on teaching staff? There's an evaluation tool included in the online materials to help you to look at this in a structured way. The assessment task here requires you to explore recent training in more detail, being specific about how it's improved your own professional performance and how that has been measured. You also need to look at team performance. You don't need to refer to a specific team here, but will need to explain how team training needs should be identified. This might be very different to how individual needs are identified. How will you then measure the improvements in the performance of a team? I hope you enjoy this session.